Welcome to the North 2 District Leadership Meeting. We are so disappointed that we can't be with you in person this year, but we know that we are with you in heart and eager for the opportunity to meet virtually. This year has provided us with many challenges and changes, and while we are sad to say farewell to Ms. Morris, we are excited to welcome our new Oklahoma State FCCLA advisor, Ms. Brittany Phillips.
Hello, Oklahoma FCCLA. I'm Brittany Phillips, FCCLA State Advisor, and I have a question for you. In the year 2020, what can you buy for $9? Well, you can get a month's worth of Netflix, you can get approximately 5 tacos at Taco Bell, or you can maybe get 2 drinks at Starbucks. But let's rewind 75 years to the year 1945 and think about 10 cents. What could 10 cents get you then? You could get 2 Hershey's bars, or you could get 2 ice cold Coca-Colas, one for you and one to share with a friend. Now you might be thinking, 2020, 1945, 10 cents, $9. What does this have to do with anything? $9 is the amount it takes to become a nationally affiliated member of the Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. And believe it or not, 75 years ago, when this amazing organization was founded, it only cost 10 cents to join. Now, whether it be $9 or 10 cents, FCCLA gives its members something that money cannot buy. It gives us a chance to have a voice in our families, our careers, and our communities. It gives us a chance to make a difference. It gives us a chance to find out who we really are. Having been a member since my freshman year of high school, serving as a district, local, state, and national officer, I can stand here and say FCCLA 100% shaped me into the person I am today and changed my life. Our members are rising to the occasion of this crazy virtual world that we're living in. We are meeting the needs of our communities by making masks, hosting food drives, and helping those in need. $9 to help make a difference in my community and shape my future? I think it's worth it. I want to thank you all for being a part of the ultimate leadership experience. I am so honored to be the new state advisor and follow in Ms. Morris's footsteps. She's been one of my mentors and my biggest role model since I was a freshman in high school, and I'm truly honored to take this position. I look forward to seeing all the amazing things that we can do this year, and I look forward to seeing you all at the state convention, April 1st, 2021. You guys have a great year and a great virtual district leadership conference.
Good morning. My name is Austin Dedman, and I'm the State Vice President of Programs for Oklahoma FCCLA. In today's meeting, we are going to learn how FCCLA can guide you to lead beyond measure. But first and foremost, we are going to meet the great leaders from your district who are ready to serve North 2. It is my pleasure to introduce and install your 2020-2021 North District 2 officers. The candlelight installation ceremony today will take place without candles, but nevertheless signifies the same. This candlelight represents the light of family and consumer sciences education as it radiates throughout the world. It is the light of our ideals, our purposes, for we know as FCCLA members, we have an opportunity to strengthen individual, family, and community life.
This candle symbolizes our first purpose, to provide opportunities for personal development and preparation for adult life. This candle symbolizes our second purpose, to strengthen the function of family as a basic unit of society. This candle symbolizes our third purpose, to encourage democracy through cooperative action in the home and community.
This candle symbolizes our fourth purpose, to encourage individual and group involvement in helping achieve global cooperation and harmony. This candle symbolizes our sixth purpose, to promote greater understanding between youth and adults. This candle represents our sixth purpose, to provide opportunities for making decisions and the assuming responsibilities.
This candle symbolizes our seventh purpose, to prepare for multiple roles of men and women in today's. This candle symbolizes our eighth purpose, to promote family sciences and related occupations.
Great leaders are special people. They view the situation, recognize the need, and encourage the necessary action. They understand the importance of teamwork and cooperation and the fulfillment of responsibilities. Each year symbolizes one more step in the process of individual growth. The installation of newly elected officers is a joyful occasion. We congratulate them and look forward to their new vision. The following officers have been elected to serve as North 2 District officers for the coming year. President Olivia Beckman, Lauren Dillingham, Drummond High School. Vice President of Membership, Chelsea Aldridge, Jessica Beebe, Covington Douglas High School. Vice President of Community Service, Riley Burnham, Christina Taylor, Pond Creek Hunter High School. As incoming officers, the highest honors of the organization are being bestowed upon you. Our district has faith and confidence in your ability to lead the organization forward. The pledge of your office signifies your willingness to do this. Please repeat after me. I will, to the best of my ability,
I will, to the best of my ability,
faithfully perform all the duties
faithfully perform all of the duties
of the office to which I have been elected.
of the office to which I have been elected.
You have heard the pledge your officers have made. It is important that you support them in the performance of their duties. Olivia Beckman, the office of president is one of the greatest responsibilities. You will want to be firm, impartial, considerate, and a friend to all members. As this district's incoming president, are you familiar with your duties?
Yes, I am.
By giving you this virtual gavel, I'm confident the organization will continue to grow under the leadership you will provide.
We are the Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. Our mission is to promote personal growth and leadership development through family and consumer sciences education. Please read aloud the following sections that apply to you. Focusing on the multiple roles of family members, wage earners, and community leaders, members develop skills for life through character development, creative and critical thinking, interpersonal communication, practical knowledge, and career preparation. As we work to the accomplishments of our goals, we learn cooperation, take responsibility, develop leadership, and give service. The 2020-2021 North 2 District Leadership Meeting is now in session.
FCCLA members, please stand as we recite our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning, Oklahoma FCCLA. Greetings from the Oklahoma Department of Career and Technology Education. I am Holly Hannon, the State Program Manager for Family and Consumer Sciences. I am so excited that you are participating today in our District Leadership Conference. Even though it is a different format than we are used to, I'm sure you will gain a lot of knowledge and insight that will make you a better leader for tomorrow. This past summer, the FCCLA National Leadership Conference theme was Beyond Measure, with a focus on Be Me. I believe that FCCLA is the organization to help each of you reach beyond what you think you can achieve. I looked up Beyond Measure to see what it really meant. I found words like immensely, extremely, greatly, immeasurably. These words all described a potential that is so large, it's hard to measure and understand. So my challenge to you this year is for you to set goals and work toward achieving those goals. Give it 100% effort to meet and exceed your expectations. Thank you for being a member of FCCLA and a leader in your class, your school, community, and this wonderful organization. I hope you're ready to have a great year in FCCLA. And remember that you are powerful beyond measure. Have a great conference.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Connor Atterbury, your State Vice President of Membership, and I'm beyond thrilled to bring greetings from the State Executive Council. To start off our year as state officers, we attended Virtual Career Tech University with the best and brightest of Oklahoma's student organizations. From there, we found our Unite 5 and 75 membership campaign to challenge all chapters to increase membership by 5 in order to receive an extra voting delegate at National Leadership Conference. We selected to continue Oklahoma FCCLA's involvement with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society for our community service project. The first ever VNLC was held July 7th through 9th, where delegates from all across the country logged on to share your story and our story. and the new national program, Stand Up, was announced. Some of the highlights of the conference were Oklahoma's multiple national program awards, and Oklahoma had over 60 star event competitors receive gold. In late July, the state officers met for the first time to begin filming for district meetings and the first virtual lead conference. Also, the Unite Tour will take place January 2021, so please sign up by December 1st. We want to reach as many chapters as possible, either virtually or in person. On behalf of the State Executive Council, thank you for kickstarting an amazing FCCLA year.
Coleman says, "The why for me is to see everyone live out their greatest story. When people are living out their greatest story, we have better communities, a better world. I am married to an amazing woman named Bernadette. We have 3 amazing children. God has blessed me to be the location pastor at North Church Guthrie. I am a champion for community. I get great joy out of speaking to small and large audiences and helping their communities win. I am a fan of people. I believe sharing stories creates opportunities for others to learn, to be inspired and connect with others to lead their community."
What's up, everybody? I am so glad to be with you all today. Hey, I just finished running. Well, not really running. It was a very slow jog, almost a walk, maybe more so like a fast walk. But I'm going to go in the house and change so we can spend the next 30 minutes together. I got some friends who will be joining me as well. So I'm so excited about that. And I'm so grateful that you all get to meet some of my very cool friends. But also, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you know that there's something happening very cool across the street from my house. They are filming a movie here in Guthrie, America, where I live at. And it just so happens that the filming is happening just across the street from my house. And the most famous person in is probably Dennis Quaid. And this movie is about Ronald Reagan, who was our president in the 80s. I think, ask your teachers, they're smarter than me. I think it was in the 80s. And so I'm pretty excited about this, that they are filming a movie across the street from my house. Okay, I'm gonna go change and we're gonna get started. Well, before I go change, now you can't see me, but you can definitely hear me. I just want to say that's where the movie's happening. Oh my goodness. And I don't know if you can see over there, but down that street down there, there is a line of trailers right down there. But yeah, so right there, movie's happening in that building, and several other spots too, but in that building. I'm using my hands because you all can't see me, so I just want you to, yeah, now you can see me. So yeah, anyway, okay, I'm gonna go change. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm sorry, I forgot to get my coffee. So I decided I'll just take you with me to go get the coffee. My family's probably wondering why I'm running through the house, but it'll be okay. Gotta get coffee. Woo. All right, I'm tired now, but now I have my coffee. And so it's gonna be such a fabulous day hanging out with you all. Not a whole day, it was 30, I get 30 minutes with you, extremely awesome students. From so many different places, and I am just appreciative. And so I want to tell you a few stories. I want to bring along some friends to hang out with me. And this is completely different than the way that I normally would do things. I would normally be standing, be in the room with you all, but no, I'm here at my house and I'm putting together this video for you all, for all of you. And there's a few things that I want us to be able to do. One is if you have a phone, and if your teachers will let you, if you go ahead and pull out their phones and you can take notes. And then also I want you to do a few things on social media to make this a little bit more engaging. So I don't want you to be sitting there just looking at a screen and being bored. And really, I think what has happened since COVID is we kind of begin to get to be who we are. Like, I'm just going to be myself. I'm here at the house. I'm putting together this video for you. And I want you to walk away with something super practical and that you can add today. But I'm just going to be me. It's not like I don't want to front as though this is some big time production. This is just me being me, trying to communicate to you. And I'm recording this on my cell phone. I didn't go get a big camera or any of that stuff. And I used to have that stuff, but I learned that it's just easier to be me and be able to hang out with people via YouTube and social media and things like that, just using my phone and not trying to make it feel like it's something that is not. Kind of like the movie that I showed you earlier. I mean, the movie is real people, but those people are pretending to be somebody else, which is cool for that setting for the movie because we really want to know who the person is and we want to feel like it's real. But the real thing is just being confident and proud of who you are. Because when you're that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's when the world is a much better place. When you're just you. That's it. That's it right there. In a nutshell, that's it. And so let me tell you a story, okay? So bear with me. Come closer. Can you come closer? I can pull you closer. So I was in an auditorium. It was really not even an auditorium. It was a room, and it was a really big room. And there was about 300 people in that room. And it was for a banquet, and there were going to be people getting awards presented to them during this banquet. And I was there and I was mingling, walking around before the event started. My wife was with me. We had actually gotten a table for the organization that I work with. And so there was a number of people at our table. Our table was full of people. And then the music kind of comes on to let you know. No, the music goes silent to let you know, hey, it's time to sit down. Everybody sits down. People start going up to the podium and they were like, and now I want to give an award too, kind of thing, right? And then there was a guy who came up and he says, today, ladies and gentlemen, the person that I'm talking about, the person who is now Citizen of the Year is Hetty Coleman. And oh my goodness, I was like, what? What? I'm Citizen of, I didn't even know what that meant to be Citizen of the Year. But people started standing, people started applauding. I started walking to the front, and it felt like slow motion. Because not in my wildest dreams would I would have thought that people would pick me to be the Citizen of the Year. And there's a couple of reasons why I feel like people pick me to be Citizen of the Year. And the first reason I feel like they pick me is because I'm just me. I'm loud. I'm an encourager. I can be funny at times. I go around town and I really try to make people feel special and let them know that they're loved. And in that, I think people saw that about me. And I'm confident in who I am. And people appreciate that. People appreciate when people are just who they are. And they enjoy who they are. And that's today I want to talk to you about you just being you and being confident in who you are and being proud of that. But in your moment of proudness of who you are, be humble and not be arrogant and not be stuck up or with your nose up. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that over the next few minutes, I want to bring in some of my friends and ask them these two questions. What makes a great leader? Here's the second question I want to ask. Why is it important to be proud of who you are? And those are the questions I want to ask them. But before I bring them on, I want to get you to kind of interact with me, okay? If you don't mind. And so, one, I want you to pull out your phones if you hadn't. And I want you to reach out to me on Instagram, hetty.coleman. And I want you to tell me your favorite movie. And I'm about to tell you my favorite movie. And my favorite movie is You've Got Mail. That's my favorite movie. And so if you know the main stars in You've Got Mail, message me on Instagram at hetty.coleman. And I want you to submit that to me. And I'm going to probably do a drawing of a few of you all who hit me up, okay? Just in case you didn't. Just in case you missed it. So here's the next thing. So I'm going to give you all a few seconds to write these down, okay? And I want y'all to figure them out. And once you all come up with them as a class, right, as a group, I want you to message me your responses and tell me hashtag, like, in your response, which school you're with, which school, so Kingfisher or Shawnee or wherever, Oklahoma City, wherever you're at, just hashtag that so I can be able to reach out to you. And what I'm going to do, whichever class, I'm going to give you a pizza party. That's right. I'm going to give you a pizza party. So here are the things that you got to tell me what these say, okay? You got to tell me what these say. Here's the first one. Are you ready? You can take a picture of it when I hold it up. So get your cameras out. Get your phones out. You ready? That says 9P in the SS. 9P in the SS. 9P in the SS. What is that? What does that say? What is that? What is that? All right, here's the next one. Take a picture of that. 88 PK. 88 PK. What does that say? Okay, here's the next one. 54 C, letter C, in a letter D with the J's. All right. 54 C N A D with the J's. Does that come out? Is that even right? That's right. That is right. So come up with what those say. Message me, hashtag which school you're with, and then I'm gonna put you all in a drawing, and we're gonna have a pizza party. So wherever you're at, we're gonna figure out, what if your town doesn't have pizza though? We'll figure it out. We will do something for your class, okay? For your group. How big are these groups though? We'll figure it out. Okay. Instagram, hetty.coleman. You see that? Citizen of the Year. That's what they gave me that award, Citizen of the Year. Two things that I believe are so critical around me getting that award. One, in form of a question, why is it important to be proud of yourself? I feel like what people see in me is the real me, and that I'm confident in being who I am. And I don't try to be anyone else. I just want to be me. And I'm confident in that. And some of you struggle at times with just being you because you have not recognized and realized just how cool it is to be you. It is fabulous. You know why? Because nobody else can be you. Nobody. There's nobody else that can be you. And so it's so important that you Recognize this and be confident and proud in who you are. Here's the next thing that I feel like people saw in me and they said, you know what? We want Hetty to be our Citizen of the Year in the form of a question. So the question is, what makes a great leader? I feel like, not saying that I'm a great leader, but I feel like my approach to leadership is one of serving others. And I feel like I do a really good job of that in my community. I'm in my school serving, mentoring. I'm out at events, participating, volunteering to create opportunities for people in my community to have a quality of life, to do things outside of just sit at home. So I volunteer to do these things. I'm on boards like the YMCA because I believe that the youth, you all are so important to our country, to our cities, to our communities. We got to invest in the youth. And I believe the YMCA does that at a very high level. So I'm on the board, again, to serve people. I feel like leadership is about serving others. And I try to do everything that I can to serve others, to see them go win. I want to see people go win. See, I think loving people is important. And when you love people well, I believe that it helps them go win. And one of the ways that I feel like loving folks is through serving others. So I have 4 friends that I'm about to bring on, and they're going to talk to you. They're going to respond to these 2 questions. And I believe their responses can have a great impact on you. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to wrap up our time together. Come here. I think y'all are so cool. You all are so cool. I can't wait to connect with some of you all over social media. Okay? All right. Okay. Here come my friends. Here I have Christian, who is the sneaker reseller. And I asked him to jump on and answer the same 2 questions that I'm asking everybody, because I believe that his response can make an impact in your life. And so, Christian, say hello to everybody. Where you at right now?
What's going on, guys? I'm at my apartment right now.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Been
You
having
see
a
the
good day?
plants, my wife with all the plants.
I like the lamp. I like the lamp behind you.
I love it.
Yeah, that's a nice touch. So, Christian, I'm going to ask you these couple of questions, and I just go ahead and give us your best response to these questions. The first one I want to ask you is, what makes a great leader to you?
I think what makes a great leader, and this is what when I teach on leadership, I always talk about this, is self-awareness. Knowing what your strengths are, it's very important. But equally important, I believe, is knowing what your weaknesses are. Because in order to be a great leader, you want to do it collectively, and you want people around you that don't have your strength. That they are good at what you're weak on. Because that's what makes a great team and a great community. It's like, not that everyone thinks like me or everyone has the same set of skills that I have, but actually that I'm around people that have my weaknesses are their strengths. So I think personally that is, my number one leadership quality, but also the ability to influence people and take people to places they've never been before.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. So the next thing I think ties back into what you're saying when you say, hey, be self-aware. Because this next question is, why is it important to be proud of who you are?
Man, being proud of who you are gives you confidence. I think when I think about my life, I know I'm created on purpose with a purpose for a purpose. And I believe that everyone in this world is created on purpose with a purpose for a purpose. So when I believe that about myself, it gives me confidence to accomplish what I was created to do. But now a confidence killer is comparison. When I compare myself with you and I'm like, well, I just don't have the personality that Hetty has, or I don't have the set skills that this person has. When you start comparing that, you're not part of who you are, and you're not part of what you can do. So I think just believing in being part of who you are gives you confidence to accomplish anything that you set your mind on, actually accomplish your life, calling in your life. So I think that's very important. What you and I need to be proud of who we are. It's because it gives us a confidence to accomplish what we're created to be.
So good, so good. Christian, I thank you for being willing to jump on with me. Hey, how can the students find you on Instagram? Where's your resale site at on Instagram?
So my resale site is 1004 Kicks. So the word 10, TEN 04 Kicks. So you can find me there. IG.
Go Beans. Thank you so much, Christian. Hey, go win.
Sure. Go win. Have a good day.
I have another friend. This friend is James Walker. He is a welder, and he's been welding ever since he's gotten out of high school. Got a trade in high school, came out of high school and started welding, and has been welding ever since. And I thought that I would bring on James so he can respond to my 2 questions, because I believe his response will impact your life tremendously. James Walker, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I am doing good. Hey, so I'm asking you these 2 questions. Give it your best shot. Say what's up to the FCCLA students though before we get started.
How you guys doing? What's up?
What's up? Hey, so James, tell me this. What makes a great leader?
I think we'll be able to adapt to different situations, and to always have a plan and be able to guide people and instruct them. And just kind of like a jack of all trades, really. Got to be able to do different things.
That's good. A jack of all trades. So you got to be able to dabble in a little bit of everything in order to be able to serve people well, you say, huh?
Yeah.
That's good. So the second question that I have for you is, why is it important to be proud of who you are?
You should be proud of who you are, so other people know it's okay to be themselves, and other people can see that light and how you're yourself, and they can be their self, and really talk to and influence other people.
Yeah. So let me ask you, when did you start learning that it was okay, like, oh, it's cool to be me?
Probably once I graduated high school, I started kind of open up more, talk to other people, and not care so much what other people thought or how they saw me.
Nice. And so how has that benefited you? Like, now that you've embraced that about yourself, how would you say that has benefited you?
It's benefited me pretty good, opening up more, getting to know more people, make more friends, and just connect more.
Good. Well, man, hey, that was good, James. I appreciate you for chiming in and taking a moment to respond to these questions. Thank you again. Have the best day ever, my friend.
All right, thank you. You too, Greg.
Go in. Students, I have another great entrepreneur, individual, that friend that I brought on to respond to my 2 questions, because, again, I believe her responses can make a great impact on your life around these 2 questions. Maggie, say hello to the students.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good. So I got these 2 questions. You've already kind of seen the questions. And so the first one I'm going to ask you is, what makes a great leader?
I think what makes a great leader is somebody who can look over the landscape of either a project or a company or a group of people, and number one, identify strengths in other people, and identify places that those people can plug in and make the best and most impact for whatever the common goal is, and be ready to jump in and help people get organized, but also just really making sure that the other people feel empowered and the other people have been recognized for their strengths to do the job that gets the main project underway and all the goals met.
That's good. Good. Thank you so much for that. That was really good.
Sure.
Okay, so this next question I think kind of goes into that. Why is it important to be proud of who you are?
This one was something I had to think about a little bit more. I think about leadership more often than being proud of myself or that topic. But I think what I've come up with is in our lives, it's not a matter of if, it's when we're going to have either a hard question, a hard day, something that has to be accomplished. And if you can look in the mirror and be proud of what you see looking back at you, it's going to give you the fortified nature that you're going to need to go after the things that you want and the things that people are questioning you about. So I think it's not something that comes naturally to a lot of people to be proud of themselves, but I think it's our jobs as individuals to say, what am I good at? What do I feel like my gifts are? And find a way to use those things to create experiences for yourself so that you can fall back on those when you have a hard day. So I think it's kind of two parts. I think you have to identify things that you can be proud of and grow in them really intentionally, but also put them in your backpack, because you're eventually going to have to open your backpack and take them out one day and go, okay, remember, I do have some qualities that are good and that are making the world better.
That's good. Yeah. You know, so another person just talked about in that not comparing yourself to other people.
Oh,
Like
sure.
when you have this confidence about who you are, you're not so much worried about how great Maggie is, you know, because I know that I'm great as well. So it gives you this ability to be surround yourself with great people where you can be confident in who you are and be proud of who you've been created to be.
Absolutely.
Is a really good thing, and everybody benefits from it when Maggie's Maggie, right?
Absolutely.
And all
One thing
these
I want
students
to,
listening.
yeah, absolutely. And just the last thing I would say to add to that is, don't forget being humble. You know, people who are proud of themselves, you don't have to paint it on the wall. If you're humble and you know about yourself what's good and you can show it instead of say it, I think that you'll be a better leader, and you can be more proud of the fact that people will follow you when you have that humble attitude to go forward with.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good combination. Have that confidence, be proud of who you are, but at the same time, just be humble. So people won't be
Absolutely.
like, ooh, she thinks she's too good for everybody.
Yeah, right. No one wants to be around that
Yeah.
person.
Good, good, good. Well, Maggie, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
Bye-bye. Thanks, guys.
See ya. I got my man Sawyer Wilson with me today. Now, Sawyer just recently graduated from the University of Oklahoma. How long has it been now? Almost a year. Has it been a year?
I graduated in May 2020. Yeah, had a nice graduation.
Okay. For some reason, I think you graduated last July.
Yeah,
you just graduated.
Yeah, just got out.
Yeah. So great. So just graduated May 2020, and I thought that I would bring him on to share his response to the two questions that I'm trying to present to you all and theme up this talk. And Sawyer, so tell us, to you, what makes a great leader?
Yeah, so when I think of a great leader, the word that comes to mind for me is an influencer. And a lot of people have leadership qualities, but I think what really makes you a leader is the ability to influence people. And the way I like to think of it is that if you have popularity, if you have certain qualities that people like, that people kind of want to follow you, but you're not using it to influence, you just want to see people, you want people to see you making moves. But if you're an influencer, if you're an influential leader, you want to move other people. So I think great leaders are influencing other people to move, motivating other people, and are focused on the people that they're leading and not focused on themselves. It's not all about the leader. It's about the people around me, building everyone up. You know, leaders are given platforms, are given things to do, abilities, stages to speak on, platforms to have, and they use those platforms not to elevate themselves, but to build a platform that eventually someone else can stand on, and just paving the way for someone else. That's what I think of when I think of a great leader.
That's good. That's kind of like that servant leadership too. Like, in that I'm trying to build a stage for someone else. And essentially you're saying, hey, I want to serve other people so they can have their own platform. That's legit. Sir. Okay, why is it important to be proud of who you are?
Man, I love that question. I think it's important to be proud of who you are because, I mean, there's only one me. There's only one Sawyer Wilson, just like there's only one Hetty Coleman. Why shouldn't we be proud? Because we all come from different backgrounds. We have different stories, and that makes us into who we are. You know, we need to embrace that. Just like I need to be proud of who I am and then be curious and proud of who you are and get to know other people. Because when we come together, if we have a bunch of people trying to act like each other, trying to act like different people, it's first off, it's just going to be boring. It's not going to be any fun. But if we're proud of who we are, we're not only getting to share that with other people, we can rub off on other people, we can influence other people, we can teach other people different things that they haven't seen before. And then when we do that with an open mind, we get to learn some about other people as well.
That's good. That's good. Man, so I appreciate you taking a few minutes to jump on here. Hey, where can people find you at on Instagram? Where can the students find you at on Instagram?
Instagram, it's Saw Money, S-A-W Money. Yes, sir.
Saw Money. Hey, go follow him, students. He's a great individual. He's out there leading well. And I love the idea that Sawyer is proud of who he is and being himself. So thank you, sir.
Awesome. Thank you.
Go win.
Go win.
Hey, my friends did a fabulous job, didn't they? They had some great. Let's give it up for them. I can't hear you. Let's give it up for them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will let them know how much you enjoyed them. There was two things that I took away from their responses. One, you can have a great impact on people's lives when you lead well. And leadership is about influence. Not influencing for the wrong thing, but influencing for the right thing. The other thing that I took away from this is there is great power in being confident in who you are. So I want you to walk away from today understanding that you being you is great for the world. You being you, the person that you were created, is great for the world because nobody else can be you. I have one more story that I want to leave you with, and this story is about Derek Redmond. Derek lived overseas. He was an athlete. He ran track, and as Derek was moving up the ranks through school, he had defined for himself a win to be a gold medalist in the Olympics one day. Derek ran the quarter. The quarter is one time around the track. Derek came up against some injuries while he was working towards achieving this win that he had defined for his life. And Derek had to work really hard to get through these injuries. And then the day came. Derek was healthy. Derek was on the track in the Olympics, one of the biggest stages anyone could ever be on. Derek was there. Derek had worked hard to get himself to this place. And Derek was on the track, and there's thousands of people in the stadium. There's probably millions of people watching this race. And Derek is in his stance. And the guy says, "On your mark, get set, pow!" And the gun goes off. And Derek takes out of the blocks amongst the other 6 people. And they're going. And then all of a sudden, pop! Derek's hamstring, the back part of his leg, his hamstring pops. Derek falls to the ground. People begin to rush out to Derek. And they're trying to help Derek. And Derek starts fighting them off, getting them off of him. And Derek starts moving towards the finish line, and he's limping, but he's moving towards that finish line. And all of a sudden, you see that there's somebody working their way down the stands, and he's trying to get on the track, and he fights his way to come on the track, and he runs up alongside Derek, and he grabs Derek, and he and Derek are now working their way towards the finish line. And people are starting to notice that Derek is up and moving towards finish, and the crowd is going crazy, and they are limping towards the finish line. And right before they get to the finish line, the gentleman steps away from Derek, and Derek limps towards the finish line and crosses the finish line, and everybody is going crazy. Everybody in my house is going crazy. We are up on the couch screaming and yelling for Derek. And guess what? Derek didn't win the race. Derek came in last, but Derek finished. And guess who I don't remember? I don't remember the people who won the race, but I remember Derek. And Derek's story is being told to millions and millions of people to motivate them to get up when they've fallen down, get up when people have called them names, get up each and every day and work hard at being who you are, because your story matters. Your story matters. The person sitting next to you right now, their story matters. And we need you to be the best you and go and create influence in the lives of others so we can have a better world. FCCLA students, go win.
Time to hit pause, take a break, and add an activity with your chapter members.
Welcome to Summer Leadership Summit!
I'm here at Summer Leadership Summit, and this is my first time at this camp, and it's been really amazing, and I've been learning a lot of new things and how to be a good leader, and not only how to apply these new skills and techniques in my school as a leader or as an FCCLA officer, but also just in everyday life.
Hello everybody, Alex Granger here, and I just wanted to let you know about Summer Leadership Summit. It helped me become a better person and learn new techniques of how to be a better leader for everybody. And I'm hoping everybody gets a chance in FCCLA to come here and experience and learn what I have.
I encourage you all to come to the Summer Leadership Summit. It has taught me so much thing about being a leader that I would have not known any other way. We do a lot of activities that focus on leadership, and I encourage you all to come. Ask your advisors.
And I'm Chloe Asbury, and I approve of this message.
Hey FCCLA chapters, did you know the #1 cause of death for our age group is traffic crashes?
Driving with distractions such as passengers and technologies is two of the biggest reasons for these car crashes.
Daily in the U.S., about 9 people are killed and more than 1,000 are injured in crashes reported to have a distracted driver.
In 2018 alone, almost 3,000 people lost their lives. Over 1,700 were drivers, but there were also 605 passengers, 400 pedestrians, and 77 bicyclists.
Did you know Oklahoma FCCLA has been working with the Oklahoma Challenge to reduce those crashes, deaths, and injuries?
Chapters from all across the state are relaying the safe driving message with their friends, families, school, and communities, and they're saving lives.
Recent research shows that 90% of students who were asked to put their phone down while driving did so. They put that phone down. Friends, don't let friends drive distracted or without a seatbelt.
Will you join us in sharing this life-saving message with your friends throughout the school year?
Want to know some more ways to get involved? And to get your chapter some extra money and recognition for your good work?
Go to oklahomachallenge.org for more details on ways you can take the challenge.
Take the Oklahoma Challenge today.
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 Oklahoma FCCLA received recognition during the virtual National Leadership Conference. And as we celebrate 75 years of Oklahoma FCCLA, let's celebrate by getting even more members into the ultimate leadership experience. To help Oklahoma FCCLA grow beyond measure, we have set a membership goal of 12,000 members statewide with our Unite 5 and 75 campaign. We're challenging each chapter to recruit 5 more members from last year's affiliation total. And with our new membership affiliation packages, you can recruit more and more members and save more money. The affiliation packages allowing you to affiliate up to 20 members for a discounted price or an unlimited amount of members for a discounted price will be available mid-September. We will have prizes and competitions going throughout the year to make sure our members are rocking the red and helping us grow. Getting members involved in community outreach projects is a great way to recruit and retain members. So let's hear from Katie Ald, Vice President of Community Service, as she tells us more about the Leukemia Lymphoma Society.
Community outreach and service is one of the elements that set FCCLA apart from other organizations. We live to serve and better our communities for our future families and generations. Each year, Oklahoma FCCLA tries to do its part in giving back. This year's State Community Outreach Project works to help end blood cancers and provide help for families battling this disease. The Leukemia Lymphoma Society is at the forefront of the fight to cure cancer. Since 1949, Leukemia Lymphoma Society has dedicated themselves to creating a world without blood cancers. With your help in their Pennies for Patients campaign, we can raise funds to back their research and treatment for patients across the country. Also, we will bring light to the darkness of cancer by honoring and remembering those touched by cancer and by rallying virtually as a community in support of LLS's mission during this virtual Light the Night event in October. Visit www.lls to find out more information on how to get members involved in this virtual walk in celebration to help crush cancer.
Hi everyone, my name is Kinsley Camp. I'm from Broken Bow High School and I'm proudly serving as the Oklahoma FCCLA State President. One of the most exciting events of the year is State Convention. Not only do members from across the state of Oklahoma get to come together in one place, but members also have the opportunity to participate in opening and closing sessions, listen to engaging keynote speakers, attend fantastic leadership workshops to gain new skills, and even win Star Event awards. Although we aren't sure exactly what State Convention is going to look like this year, this is no ordinary state convention. This year is the 75th anniversary of Oklahoma FCCLA, which makes this year even more special than ever before. I hope you are all as excited as I am about this year's state convention, and I hope to see you all there on April 1st at the Cox Convention Center.
Members, please stand. FCCLA members, we are challenged to accept the responsibility of making decisions that affect our lives today and the world tomorrow. Let us repeat our creed. We are the family, career, and community leaders of America. We face the future with warm courage and high hope, for we have the clear consciousness of seeking old and precious values. For we are the builders of homes, homes for America's future, homes where the living will be the expression of everything that is good and fair, homes where truth and love and security and faith will be realities, not dreams. We are the family, career, and community leaders of America. We face the future with warm courage and high hope. This meeting of the FCCLA North 2 District Leadership Meeting is now adjourned. We hope to see many of you participating in our upcoming virtual STAR events.